Tonight, I just finished another live stream of my Necromancer trying to complete Hell difficulty in hardcore. Some of you may or may not know, but I have a personal goal of completing Hell difficulty on a hardcore character. To date, the furthest we've gone is Hell Act 1 on my Assassin. Well, my Necromancer, little by little, slowly but surely, is inching his way to completing Hell difficulty. Tonight, we finished Act 4 and are currently in Act 5 of Nightmare difficulty. In this video, I'm going to share you my progression, my ups, my downs, and my journey through this epic challenge of mine that hopefully I will complete soon. I hope you'll join me and stick around. We'll see you on the other side. So before we get into the gameplay, let's take a look at my current setup and what I played through with. I have a Spirit Longsword as my main weapon. I have a Lore Bone Helm. I have an Ancient's Pledge shield. I have the Stealth Breastplate. I have the Amulet. I have the following Chain Boots. I have the following Death Ring. The belt we are gonna have to replace. This is the ring that I'm using, the Doomfinger, and the Fen Claw heavy gloves. My skills are into, I have points into Clay Golem. Teeth is what I started off with. Now we've moved on to Corpse Explosion and Bone Spear, which is my main damage. We have Bone Armor, Bone Wall, and Bone Prison. I also have points into Amplified Damage, Iron Maiden, Weaken, Terror, and Decrepify. And these are my stats. I have 62 strength, 41 dexterity, 297 vitality, 45 energy. I have 75 resistance in fire, lightning, and poison. And currently my cold resistance is at 56%. I have regenerate mana at 15. Damage is reduced by 9. Magic damage reduced by 4. I have 7% lifesteal per hit. 46% extra gold for monsters. 48% better chance of magic items. 4% plus 4 to light radius, sorry. Plus 45% faster run walk. Believe me, it's a huge difference with a faster run walk with the Necromancer. I have plus 80% faster hit recovery, plus 53% faster cast rate, 10% damage taken goes to mana, and plus 2 to mana after each kill, and plus 4 magic absorb. My current stats for life are 777. I'd love to have some more. And mana currently is at 298. And like life, you can never have enough. And those are my character's stats. So as far as the gameplay is concerned, we've been slowly etching our way closer to Hell difficulty. We started the night off in Act 3 of Nightmare. My Necromancer, I have to say, it's slowly building up and getting better and better. I have to admit, it was a really slow and bumpy start through normal. It really is taking me a long time to progress through the game, but I have to admit, the Necromancer feels good. It is getting the job done slowly but surely and steady. Between Bone Spear, Corpse Explosion, Decrepify, Amplified Damage, the arsenal, Bone Prism, the arsenal that the Necromancer has is pretty well equipped to deal with all the situations. And we Did take some time, as usual. Act 3 is a personal struggle of mine. The jungle, flare jungle, spider. It's just the maze always gets me. And I have to say, we did manage to complete Act 3. And here is the Mephisto fight. Basically, I took the strategy of using Bone Prism to kind of keep Mephisto at bay, so I would be able to put my Clay Golem and Mercenary on him while just spamming Bone Spear. Basically, this was a good. I found this as a good strategy. Unfortunately, I don't know what was going on. I wasn't using Decrepify at all, which I should have been. And this fight would have been a lot quicker. Eventually, my mercenary ends up dying, and it's just me and my Clay Golem fighting Mephisto. This fight really wasn't a challenge. Once I got Mephisto in Bone Prism, and as you can see, my mercenary is doing some good damage. I'm trying to keep him alive, but the poison is just too overwhelming. And again, just with everything that's going on and my lack of experience in the game, my mercenary ends up dying. My Clay Golem, which should be constantly up, and now I'm just critiquing myself as I'm watching the fight after the fact. But you need to keep your Clay Golem up at all times. I got to do a better job of keeping my mercenary alive. And obviously, I do not understand why I did not use Decrepify on this fight. I guess I wanted to kill him myself with the Bone Spear. But as you can see, his health is, Mephisto's health is deteriorating pretty quickly. Once I was able to keep him in the Bone Prism, and I knew he wasn't going to be going anywhere. No ads were coming around us, so it was basically just us until, of course, one of the ads had to come, so I had to lock him up as well. And basically, my Clay Golem and myself finished off Mephisto really without any issues. This was a very clean fight. It could have been a lot more efficient by far, but we got the job done. And then I just took care of the Bloodlord, which in hindsight, I should have taken care of him first. But down goes Mephisto. And that takes us to Act 4. And Act 4 went very smoothly. We really didn't have any issues. We had a couple of close calls, as we always do in our hardcore runs, but for the most part, we managed to get to Diablo fairly quickly. Again, once I saw the effectiveness of Bone Prism on Mephisto in the Chaos Sanctuary, that was literally my defense the whole way through while we were getting to Diablo. Basically, anytime we were getting rushed with mobs, I was using Bone Prism, so I felt very safe, very secure. My only concern was being able to block all the ads, all the enemies with Bone Prism before they were able to jump me. Once that was done, it was just a matter of annihilating them. And I have to say, Corpse Explosion is a banger, no pun intended. It is a game saver. It's so efficient at wiping out tons and tons and packs of mobs. It's such a great skill. It is, I gotta say, Bone Spear, Corpse Explosion, the combination. Obviously, there's other skills like Decrepify, Amplified Damage, and Iron Maiden, and on and on and on. But really, to get the full utilization out of your Golem and your Mercenary, utilizing those skills in combination are just deadly. And as you can see, just imprisoning everybody in the Bone Prism is just What a great skill to have to really take control of the situation when you're getting inundated and rushed by mobs. It was a game saver in the Chaos Sanctuary, and really, we cruised in that area and finally got to Diablo. Once we got to Diablo, it was the same, basically the same thing. And in the beginning, I kind of was, I don't know what was going on, but I wasn't using Decrepify as much. And of course, with the Clay Golem, that's like a really good strategy with bosses. And basically, at the end, between my Mercenary and my Clay Golem and Decrepify, it was like a joke. It just, we just annihilated Diablo, and it really wasn't a fight, and we took down Diablo with no problem. And Act 5 was on the doorstep. Well, there you have it, everyone. My Necromancer is currently in Act 5. We're one Baal kill away from getting into Hell difficulty. Only one other character has made it as far as Hell difficulty, and that was my Assassin. All my other hardcore characters died before Hell difficulty. So we'll see in the upcoming streams how far my Necromancer can go. Hopefully we get to Hell. Hopefully we can complete Hell. And hopefully I can complete my personal goal of completing Hell difficulty with a hardcore character. I have to say, it's been one hell of a ride, no pun intended. It's been so much fun sharing this with my community, sharing it with you guys. I have to say, I'm so happy I decided to take this journey. It's been one heck of a ride. So I hope you found the video exciting, and I just wanted to share this journey of mine that, who knows, it could be completed soon, or it could take me forever to complete this journey of completing Hell difficulty on a hardcore character. Only time will tell. I want to thank you for watching the video, and if you can find it in your heart to like, comment, and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And as always, hope to see you next time. Take care.